Hello, David Bradley here. Welcome to the TV room because I found another disk drive here. Oh, that's not the board I was looking for. Maybe this is the board I'm looking for. I did. There's the board, but that's not the board I'm after. This board here has two chips in it that are also socketed, but I did not get a chance to check because I didn't have a board that was handy. Funny, I'm turning this around. Still trying to find a place. You gotta be careful sometimes. Well, you gotta be careful all the time when taking chips out to make sure you've got the chip and not the socket. Because on occasion, if you get under the socket and then you pry, you can pull the socket out. Now it's rare, but I've done it. It was no fun. Alright, that's one chip out. Now, do I think this is going to make any difference at all? No. But if these chips work, I bent some pins. If these chips work, I will put them in the bag of good chips. Alright, I'm just going to set this down here. And then, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. I bent some pins. So, but not horribly. Not horribly at all. Now where? There they are. I will get my glasses on because it helps. Oh, did I bend some other pins? Nope, I did not. Alright, so the drive is off. So first, we're going to do the little chip here. And this one, what location is it? It looks like UB2. UB2. Right, turn this on. And it seems to go okay. So I'll try and load the directory. And it does load. And then we'll load. We'll go for Z2. That will force the head to move. There it goes. And there it is. So it is that chip. Okay. So now, this other one here, 325-572-01. I could do a better job on those pins. I could. Alright, we turned off, we're turned off. Now sometimes, like these little capacitors at the end of the chip, they do not help. They can be in the way. You don't want to mess with them. You don't want to damage them. There's a lot of them in here. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, so I'll set this chip down in the same configuration from which it came out. And we'll line this sucker up and pop it in. And I'm sure it's going to be fine. So first, we'll load the directory. Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh dear. You know what? After all that, there are pins that did not go in. Oh, I've done damage. I've done damage. Oh no. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but that is not good. Anyway, well, I have my little wee pliers here. These are not the best pliers. You know what I may do after this, because I bent this so horribly? I will get this sorted. I will get this fixed. And I might just leave this chip in here. So I've got them kind of bent into position. Well, sort of, but not really. They are pretty awful. Ugh. See, I don't know if we can see that, but we're getting there. But yeah, that was not good. Not good at all. So the other thing, besides everything else, to try to get the pins back into alignment with the holes, but also where the pins are nice and straight. And you can use a combination of your fingers and tools. Just remember, it's not a race. Alright, well that looks pretty reasonable. Okay, so the drive is off. Just some last minute tweaking. Get them lined up. Okay, we're in. Find not found. Alright, that's interesting. Maybe that chip is bad. You know what? The head is not moving. Well, 15. Oh my golly. The head is not moving. So in fact, the chip that I just took so much time to preserve may in fact be defective. Alright, well let's take this out again. Check the pins. The pins are all fine. Alright, we'll put the chip back in that we took out. Turn this on. Try and just do the thing. The head is moving. Load the directory. Loading the directory. List the directory. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna load Z1, comma 8. Oops. Always helps if you actually get the comma in there. That could be the reason that did not work. Okay, we're gonna run. And we're going to tell this to go through once. Oh. And the head is banging. So, there is hope. Is this the board? This is the board. Okay, so while that is running, okay, here is a good chip. While that is running, I go back to my bag of parts. And I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to find things. What do we have? Okay. This is a ROM chip that goes in here. Lovely. What is this? 6502B. You know what? I don't want to mix things up. I don't want to use the oldest of things. 6522. I want to try and get kind of a matching chipset here. 82. I should maybe do some more bags. Da, 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 82. 82. Perhaps I should actually put chips in 2 bags. Oh, good. Here's a 6502. 23rd work of 84. Check the pins. We're good. What do we got? 902, 901, 229-05, 84. We will populate. 83. What do we got here? 83. We need, there we are, 6522 from 84. 83. This should be another 84. And it is. Okay, the drive being tormented. Okay, now here is the chip that came out of this board that I'm now working on testing. So I'll put that in, and it's good. So now, all I have to do, well, what I can do, let me just check all the pins. I could put this back in, and then when this is all done, I can run the testing, which shouldn't take long. Okay, we're all in. And, you know, actually, this would be a good time to maybe, possibly, just stop this. I know it's working. I will just hold, there we go. Run, 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 run. Okay, now, is this a time? maybe, possibly, to grab the paper bag. Let's see about this. We're going to turn this off. And then grab this, put the paper bag over top of here. Pull. Oh, okay. This is where things get tenuous. Okay, hang on. La 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 la. Okay. Get the power on. Put the paper bag down. So that we do not have any contact. We are turned off. We are turned off. Okay. Pop all the connectors carefully. What is that? Ugh. Looks like some skin still in here. Okay. Get the connectors. Okay, so we should be protected. We have the paper bag. Get the cereal in here. We can now move the paper bag back a little bit so we can actually see the head. And we will try to load the directory. Device not present. Oh, yeah, that would do it. If you don't turn the drive on. It is searching. But it is not finding. Can we break this? No. We are stuck. Okay. Device not present. Okay, do I have everything in as it should be in? I believe I do. Okay, we're going to try to open 15, 8, 15, quote, I0, quote, colon, close, 14, 15. File open error, of course it is. Close, 15. Oh, I'm just not getting it. Alright, this is still stuck. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to open. Oh, it's just spin it. Okay. Interesting. That's different. Spinning with the red light on. Okay. Did I get everything in okay? Do I have everything in the right spot? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I have everything in the right. Oh, no, 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 no. In the right spot. Oh my golly, how could I do that? Oh, come on. Oh, dum 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 dum. The 6502 was in backwards. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, much better. Now, this is still not going to work. Nope. Oh, 15. Okay, try and load the directory, and it will not. Okay. We'll turn this off. Oh. And we'll yank this chip. We will. All right. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. Okay, now. Oh, I should have taken this chip out before I got this all kind of stuck and mangled here. I should have. Oh, well. I'm sure if I unplug the power, I can get there okay, I think. Do no harm. Do no harm. Do no harm. Okay, here, 325.572-01. There's a little bit of a bent pin. A little bit of a bent pin. We'll make sure we get this in the right way. And in we go. Okay, we're in. We'll get the power connected. We'll get the thing back on. Okay. So the bag is in place well. We're protected. All right, turn it on. It responds favorably. We'll try and open. It opens. We'll try and load the directory. Loading. Open. We'll list. All right, this didn't get far into it, so we'll load 2, quote, comma, 8. Look at that. Bad chip. Now, where? Oh, run. 1. Where did I put the bad chips? Ugh. Bad. Goodbye, bad chip. Oh. And then we'll set this in motion. We shall. All right. Now, didn't I have somewhere here? I thought I had a bag of bags. And I'm sure I do. But I don't know what happened to it. So, I'm going to let this format. I'm going to put all these beautiful chips back in here. Unfortunately, none of the other boards that I have at the moment have that chip socket. I'm sure I have another. I'm sure I have another. I'm sure of it. Anyway. Yay, a successful repair. Watching the head move. So life is good. So, thanks for coming. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.